Hi there, I'm Mark Sebastian, founder of OptionPit.com, and this is the AM Volatility Report reminder. This is for education purposes only. None of this should be considered investment advice. Options have risk. We will have our next webinar next week, so be on the lookout for that. What a morning! For those of you that don't follow VIX futures very much, they had a morning. They had quite the morning. And the VIX futures had a just massive short squeeze this morning. I've not seen a move like that very often. So let me see if I can find if we can get a chart of that. So let me get that. Here we go. So let me show you the tick chart here. The day range. So take a look. They traded. So after closing 1290 yesterday, they traded as high as 1385, and the lowest the futures were ever down was about 11 or 12 points. So somebody got squeezed out this morning, pre-market. Since then, they've now have kind of moved back to normalcy. We had kind of an end of day sell-off, good for 20 or 30 cents that maybe didn't need to be in there. And so, really, if you look at where the VIX futures are, they are, about where. They're up. They're probably a little bit overreacting relative to kind of the market, but not terrible. They're up about, really, I think, adjusted, really about 30 cents is the way I would put it. You can see the VIX on the settle. It's a Wednesday settle. Got up well over $1, got to about 12.40. It's now backed off to about 12. So vol is coming in right now. The softness in the market is, they're all about the same. The NASDAQ is off some. The Dow, they're all off about 0.3%. Apple's unchanged. Amazon is down on Walmart news. So that might be an interesting one to look at is, we will look at Amazon and whether there's an Amazon Walmart play, because the Walmart announcement, Walmart should be rallying on that announcement. That Google partnership is nice. So that's one thing I think pushing markets. Then if you look, though, like everything's red. Builders, energy, financials, industrials are down the most. And, people don't like it when you threaten a government shutdown. They really don't. Another thing we're watching is gold. Gold has been extremely strong. And, part of that is due to the president's rhetoric. It's at a nice little pivot point here at like 122.5. A trip back down to the 50-day moving average, which is now flat, to, like 120. That could be an order that could make some sense. I think oil's off. I'm bearish oil, and then bonds. I'm going to look at bonds as well. We've spent some time on S&P calendars in our room. They were working so well for the whole summer. They've stopped. All right, the old S&P calendar trade is kind of gone. But the double calendar trade may actually be on now with how the S&P has just been kind of sitting there. And so I'm going to play with some S&P double calendars. Speaking of which, the S&P is right up against the 50-day moving average. It is running there. So if you look, we closed above the 50-day moving average yesterday, opened below it. Today, it's now 24.50.29. That's about $4 away. I think we, at a minimum, are going to make a push at that. The kind of morning panic around, we'll shut the government down seems to be subsiding, but you never know. We do get these pump fakes, and markets calm themselves down. So it's going to be interesting and dicey. But if we go green on the day, there could be a lot of buy programs that flip that switch. There are a lot. So that's going to be something interesting to watch. In terms of just the VIX itself, I was surprised when it got to below 12 yesterday. I'm not surprised it's above 12 today. But really, if we get a big push higher, we could see vol really implode. And I'm not seeing, I get a look at a lot of paper flow. I'm not seeing a lot of craziness out there. We had a ACK risk reversal. That's a bit about it. So, all right, folks. If you got questions, you can email me at marketoptions.com or you can call me 888-TRADE-01. I am going to I'm going to be watching things, but keep an eye out. Have a good one, folks.